And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, Season 2, and we can pop this. Good to go.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
Nice. Okay, we're going to go off on a little tangent here. The reason I've started scanning hard drive is we want to get the silica-based circuit board recipe. So if we look at production and we look at assembler, right now circuit boards are they're 2 copper sheet and 4 plastic. Well, our plastic is not doing so hot. There is an alternate recipe for circuit boards that is much better. Doesn't use any oil-based material. It uses copper sheets and silica, and that's what I'm going for. So the little tangent we're going to go off on is to get some quartz running. We're going to need quartz for not only silica, but also the crystal oscillators. These things are going to be very, very useful, and I want to get those up and running as soon as possible. Now, the first things first, where are all of the things that we have gathered over time here? There they are. I would like to get these guys here, these heavy modular frames. I need to get these automated because they are slow. Very, very slow. And I want to get them up and running so that way while we're off doing other fun and exciting things, those have a chance to build up. Okay, so I think over here, see, these are the automated wirings, right? Yeah. Now we have, I came all the way over here and I didn't even, I need to grab some plastic. I forgot the manufacturer requires plastic. And there's a reason why I have a ton of steel beams on me. I need to actually put a stack or 2 of those away because I need to run some lines for silica. Okay, so we should have some plastic in here. Okay, so if we look at a recipe for heavy modular frame, it's going to take frames, it's going to take pipe, it's going to take encased industrial beams, and it's going to take some screws. Screws are going to be easy. Encased industrial beams, we don't have a whole lot of these being constructed right now. I think we have, what, 12 a minute at the moment? Give or take? So, yeah, not a whole lot of throughput on those. I really want to go over to my beam area and change that over. Instead of using, for the encased, instead of using beams, I want to use pipes. It's way more efficient in terms of steel, but not sure if I want to do that just yet. Getting all sidetracked here. Can't do that. Okay. That's really tall. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No idea if that's the same height, but whatever. We want. What is this? Okay, those are fine. This beast of a machine here. This thing is massive. Okay. Heavy modular frames. So we're going to need 10 per minute of modular frames, which we are producing. 30 per minute of steel pipe, which we should be producing enough of. We're producing like 240 steel pipe a minute right now. So we're good. 10 encased beams. Yeah, I think we're making like 12 of these. So barely enough. And 200 screws. Now the screws, we could use iron or the steel. Now the problem is the encased beam production is using steel beams, so we want to be careful. How many screws per minute? 200 screws per minute. So if we want, ideally we would go over the top here and have drop down screws. I think that might be wise. Let's get some belts run here. There's a bottom one reinforced plate. I don't need reinforced plate down here right now. Modular frames, I'm not sure what else might use those. I'm thinking memories are tickling the back of my head that I'm going to need those elsewhere. So let's stretch those out. This is that anything? There's nothing running on that line right there. What did I intend for that line? There's just nothing over here. Did I? No, I don't remember planning on anything there. So let's leave that one blank for now. Encased, we're definitely going to need those. I don't know if we're going to need those down here anymore. Well, rather than tinker with it, let's just put them up here. We're definitely going to need the beams. Pipe, we're definitely going to need those. Okay. Now, let's see. That's cable, and those are stators. Now, let's get... I want to go... That power pole is in the worst possible place. We want a little bit of space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you get a splitter right in the middle there. Cased beams, we're gonna have to go like way to the side because I need beams and pipe. All three of those. Lots of steel. There's gonna be a lot of steel gonna get pushed into here. Now let's go to the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Right in here. The reason I'm skipping this lower one here, because I want all of these to be up and out of the way so I can walk underneath here and not get too crazy. So none of these need super amounts of throughput. Screws we'll deal with in a second. So yeah, these are pretty good. 10, 30, and 10. So we don't need super duper amounts of throughput on this. So let's go straight across with you. We're gonna go down here with you. Down here with you. And if we can, down there with you. Okay, which one of these is beams? I think it's the third. This one right there is beams. Yeah, they're kind of poking out over here. I can see them. Beams. let's get production constructor right here. This is going to be steel screws, because this is 260 a minute. Okay, now there. Now let's do the top. Okay, so screws are obviously going to be brought in from here over to here. Well, let's make it look halfway pretty. Okay, now splitter there. There. And there. And then let's tie this one in right up here. Okay. So, fingers crossed. That I can go up and over this. That looks almost perfect. Wow, that looks good. Oh my god. Really? Does that... Okay, that actually could go up one. Okay, so let's see. That's 2 segments. Okay. Right there, I think, is a better line. So you go over here. Now we want can we get up there? Anybody? Be nice. Nope. Okay, so that's 1, 2. That's that one right there, right? And it's 2 per length here. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. That should be lined up. Yes. So this is 1, 2, and this is just straight up. Okay. All right, now for power. Let's get a pole in here in a new spot that's out of the way. And I want to put a pole over here. Why do my light keeps going off? And I don't remember ever turning that off. Okay, so this... This should start making screws. Now, let's hook the rest of the power up. Now remember, this thing is 55 megawatts. They were manufactured. 55 megawatts for this thing. Yeah, so be careful when you hook these up, because it's a hit. It's a big hit. I mean, it's over, it's, you know, well over half of a coal power plant just for one of these. All right, we have ourselves some screws and good to go. This thing is now making heavy frames. And we want to make sure that we plan for the possibility of having 2 of these. So I would like to put a merger here. Right there. With a large storage container. Right there. Now the throughput of these is not going to be super duper high, so I mean obviously what, two per minute. And you go there. Alright, heavy modular frames are good to go. That little chore is done for now. I'm hoping that we have enough steel production behind the scenes to accommodate that. We should. The only big question mark is always the encased, because wow, does that take a lot of steel. Alright, now let's put some stuff away. I don't think I'm gonna need the heavy modular frames that we have on here, so let's put these away. Look at this, see, we have computers. We could possibly maybe unlock this. Oh, yeah, we need more heavy frames. We have the computers for it, though. The reason why I fired off a hard drive was to get... I'm going for a certain recipe. The silica-based circuit board recipe. And, you know, I only have, what, how many? 11 drives left? So 12 opportunities to get it. Alright, now let's round out our materials. I'm going to need a lot of these going forward here. And the next level of conveyor belt uses these encased beams, so always good to get those automated early, get a nice backlog of them. That way when you finally get stuff unlocked, you can actually use it. Okay, I think I have all the things that I need. I still have those heavy frames on me. Let's put those... I know I'm going to look in this chest over here, so put it back here. And then wherever we are, we can check in on the MAM anywhere where we are. We just need to plop one down and look at it, and yeah, they're all linked together. I'm going to get some more wire here. And I'm going to look at some constructors. Constructors are going to be reinforced plate cable, which we are going to need to top ourselves out on. And maybe some reinforced plate before we go. Just so we have lots of things. We really shouldn't need any copper sheet. None of this stuff requires water or any sort of fluids. But I like to keep it on me just in case I run into a situation. And this rock cannot be destroyed with the noblest explosives. I have tried. It does not work. Okay, so I think we are ready to head out to quartz. I've already got the miners down on quartz. Let's see. Gas mask. That's going to come in handy. But this is the one I really want right here. Fuel generator, which uses computers, so yeah, I need this recipe badly. But I need quartz silica based stuff before anything. Okay, so instead of going out to oil, quartz is actually up over here. And I should have, yes. I did, in between last episode and this one, I ran foundations out there. I put down the conveyor stackers. I did not run hypertubes out to the miners of quartz because, you know, once they're set up, you shouldn't ever really need to go out there and tweak with them unless you want to upgrade them. And once they're upgraded, I mean, they're both pure nodes, so we're going to get 2 full, you know, max belts worth of quartz out of this. Now, as far as processing the quartz, if you're using it for silica, it's better to run the raw quartz and make silica closer or on site, because you produce a lot more silica than inputting the raw quartz. If you're going to make the quartz crystals, which is the other thing you can make from raw quartz, then, you know, you can compress the belt a little bit more. You can see back in here, this is where this is going off into where the quartz is. So we have 2 different lines coming in. This is kind of where I wanted to set it up, because we have the quartz coming off here, and we can separate, and we can have 2 different crafters systems to craft either silica or raw quartz, or the quartz crystal. So the quartz crystal is used for the crystal oscillators, and the silica we want to use for our lovely circuits, and there's a few other recipes actually that have them. So what is the best way to do this here? Because we're going to be able to put a lot of constructors on here. So let's just start this process. So silica. So you can see you're putting in 22.5 per minute and you're getting out 37.5 per minute. So like I said, silica, you either want to make at the base, or, you know, we're going to eventually have like super high level conveyor belts. So I'm not too worried about throughput. Okay, and then splitters. I just want to get something started here. I can do a lot of the busy work in between episodes. Okay, so you, silica, silica, silica. So maybe this bottom one can come in. Like right here. So for now, obviously we only have a Mark III belt, 270 a minute. Miners are just basic, your 240 a minute. They're pure nodes. Okay, we're going to be able to put so many of these on here eventually. 22.5. You basically take 240 divided by 22.5. I mean, you're looking at about 12 crafters for silica. Okay, so double what I have here. I just need to get some space in my inventory. And then figure out how I want to do the other thing. And I didn't bring a whole lot of concrete on me, so let's put down one of these. Put away all of you for now, because I'm going to need to get my chainsaw going here. Ooh, ooh, give me that, give me that. There it is, there it is. Beautiful. Gas tunnel there. Come on. There you go. Biomass for days. Clearing out the jungle. Right. These are my cilia here. Let's say no to that. All right. Where'd the sun go? Oh. Yeah, it tends to get a little dark back in here. And the other place that we're going to want to clear out. We're going to need to double this section over here. These systems, we're going to need to clear out all this. Left up here. So much foliage in this area of the forest. Like, there's so much stuff here. I think there's some like limestone or something back in here somewhere. Pretty sure there's some resource back here, but can't remember which. Alright, so maximizing silica here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to have enough concrete. Oh, maybe. Haha! 38 left. So, again, 1, 2, 3. Now you can imagine how many we're going to be able to support with maxing out that top tier belt, which is 780 a minute. 780 a minute is going to be a lot of production of this stuff. Maybe even going so far as to, you know, having that bank of 12 and then having another bank of 12 stretched out. I wanted to do this in an area with a lot of room for that reason. It's like it just makes everything better when you have room to do things. Okay, so these are going to be silica. Now, of course, the output from all these is going to be way over a maximum belt. But the second we get upgraded belts, I'll be able to upgrade those belts and just have more throughput just because we're now able to move all of it on one belt. Now, the other thing I need to bring to quartz is power. So let's get a power line, a main line set up here. Let's get one of you. Okay, and then stretch this out. Maybe to here. And I'm going to need some concrete. Alright, can I get... There's a power pole way over here. Can I hit that one? I can. Nice. So I might grab a little bit of the extra... Because I don't want to be running all the way out there and then run out of concrete. That would be a bad day. Okay, and then I've been putting these in groups of 4. Works pretty well with these Mark II belt or Mark II poles. And now they have power. Yay. Alright. Oh, I'm out of here. Alright, so in between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring power all the way out to the miners, and then I'm going to start bringing all of that material back. And, yeah, we should be good to go. Drop off some of my gubbins here. And then let's check a MAM. Oh, okay. Alternate blueprint gunpowder. Why is this an all? It's compacted. Yeah, let's just do that one. I wanted to show what recipes we get unlocked. I'm really hoping we get that computer, or not the computer, well, there is a computer recipe that I want too. There's a way better computer recipe that doesn't require the manufacturer, so I'm hopeful that we get that. But this is going to be a lot of busy work that I really don't think people want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch the power out, and we are going to be good to go. Come next episode. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.